Okay, hello everyone. Surprise. We are streaming maybe, hopefully. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream tonight. We're gonna be opening up Omega Prime because I bought that shit a year ago. So here we go. We got it right here. They were not fucking around. I think what happened with this thing was the tariffs happened, and so they really wanted to make sure they kind of got it out as quickly as they could before they had to start charging tariff stuff, because this is not the rollout. Well, that's a lie. I partly expected a rollout like this because it's Hasbro. I figured it would be earlier than the summer 2020. I think the first. Billy, you're gonna be my moderator in the chat. Can you fact check? It was originally, I think, fall of 2025 is what they said for the release of this thing, and then they said summer, I think, is what they ultimately landed on. But whatever they said, I knew it was gonna be earlier than that, because that's just something that always happens. Okay, it was fall. That's why I thought. Regardless, I knew it was going to be earlier than whatever they said it was going to be, because it's Hasbro, and that's usually the case. But I just was not expecting this in fucking April. But I'm not complaining, because I've been wanting this thing for fucking ever. A little backstory about me. I'm pretty sure this version of Prime was the first Optimus Prime figure I ever owned. I should probably have gotten the original one to compare it to this, but it's in my living room, and I don't feel like about getting it. I don't feel like getting it right now. So, let's just go ahead and cut into this, right? Like that's why we're all here. We just want to see the fucking thing. I haven't done anything. Like, this is literally unopened, is right off my doorstep. I'm fucking excited. All right, and ooh, there it is. There it is. Ooh, there it is. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. That's fucking sick, dude. You can't tell me nothing about that. That's fucking sick. That's absolutely, that is. And then you got new artwork of Prime. Look at that. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. And it's not even like a 3D render. It's 2D art. That's fucking insane. I love that. That looks so sick. Oh my god, this is all like 2D art. Oh, and look at Ultra Magnus. That is so insane. That looks amazing. Oh my god. Sick. Oh, people are joining in on TikTok. Hello, people on TikTok. I am simulcasting to YouTube as well, so I am bouncing back and forth. We're unboxing a Transformer. That's what I got. Got this in the mail today, so this is what I'm doing. Magnus's weapon that they... Okay, so this is all the extra shit. So this is like the stand and stuff. So let's take a look at that. So that's what he looks like. I forgot, what the fuck is his name? Blue Bolts? Is that his name? Blue Bolts. Yeah, that's his name. Alright, so yeah, there's Blue Bolts. You got the instructions for all the shit. Okay, this fucking instruction manual is fucking heavy. And then you have, underneath all that, you have the fucking stand. The Space Bridge stand. You have one of them anyway. I will probably not put the Space Bridge together just for time's sake. But you got little the little Cerebros that it comes with in the set. That's pretty neat. He was just like a bonus thing. But yeah, he's a little Titan Master, Headmaster thing. I'm blocking the mic. He's a little Titan Master, Headmaster type of guy. So that's cool. I think he was just like a little, like, just a little bonus thing. He didn't actually mean anything. Alright, there's Blue Bolts out of the box. He's fucking sick. Love that. Love that. Here you are, YouTube. Take a look at him. We'll do the next smallest box just to kind of get it out of the way. We got this other little box. Oh, this is the, not the Star Saber, but the one from the final episode. So, there we go. That's fucking cool. This thing is huge. This thing is gigantic. Like, they weren't kidding when they were saying this thing was fucking huge. This is bigger than the figure itself. But oh, this looks really fucking sick, dude. All right. Ooh. These little plastic bits. We got that. We got his gun right here. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is finally here. Ooh. All right. Is that everything in here? Yes. Out of the way. Okay, there he is. Here he is. There he is. Oh my god, there he is. In the flesh, dude. In the flesh. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this. Oh my god. It looks so good. It looks so good, you guys. I can't get over it. This looks fucking amazing. I'm so excited right now. All right. How do I get you off? I'm gonna cut you off. All right. There we go. This feels chunky. Like, this feels really good. Let's go ahead and plop the ears. So these are like the ears for his super mode. So we're gonna go ahead and plop those on. There we go, y'all. There is Optimus in his full fire truck mode. This is dope. All right. Is there a? Do these? Okay, so these used to be springs on the original release, but I think they changed it. So now you just manually twist them out, which is perfectly fine with me. I'd rather it not have a spring, because then that's like something I can wear over time. And these are all missiles. I think these still have like missiles, firing missiles. I think. Or are these just molded in? I think these are just molded in. So that's perfectly fine. No firing. Thank you, Billy, for clarifying for me. That's perfectly fine. I didn't really use the missile gimmick all that much on the original release. And I do know that this new release, this part turns into a bucket, so you can get Cerebros or any of the Titan Masters if you are the type of person that collected those, and you can put them in there. And you get a little Titan Master riding around in the bucket. So that's cool. That's a cool way of using Cerebros. And then these all manually fold out. So we got the little firing guns. It is a little different feeling just because there's no electronics in this one. The original did have electronics. So, oh wow, suddenly the live had 135 likes. Hello. Hello everyone. I think this thing can pull out. I don't want to break it. Can you imagine if I broke it live? I spent $250 on this thing and I just break it when I'm on live. That'd be fun. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to extend it, and I'm not gonna waste time doing all that. So, I do want to see how Cerebros fits in here, because Billy was saying he can fit inside Okay, and then this is his little gun, and a lot of people don't know where to put this freaking gun, which is fair, because this is kind of a, you know, kind of more niche Optimus, but this part is like a weird third wheel. It like goes in the bumper of the front of the truck. Oh my god, there is more packaging in there. There we go. There we go. Cool. And so yeah, he gets like a little, it's like a weird training wheel looking type of thing. I don't get it. It's very weird. But yeah, really, this is really cool. This is really, they kept the original text that was on the original release. That is Japanese kanji or katakana, whichever one. And it says Cybertron underneath. You got the Autobot emblems. Like, this is like pretty much one for one a recreation of the 2000s toy, just with slightly different details, and it looks a little bit better if I'm honest. Just like modernized and all that. This is wonderful so far. We're gonna attempt transforming it live, just for funsies, and we will see if I break it. But yeah, so heads on a ball joint, you get some very nice wiggly waggly movement, and yeah, he looks very good. The eyes are just so good. This is like a vacuum metal. You guys gotta check out these eyes. Like, look into his eyes. That's fucking sick. I can't get over that. They catch the lights so well. Shoulders. Looks like they rotate. They do have an up and down movement right there. A 90-degree elbow. The wrists are fully, they rotate fully. So that's great. And then he has outward joints on ratchets that sound very good. Very nice and clicky. Nothing sounds like stuck, like it's gonna break. Everything is very fluid, and it all sounds very good. He does have a waist joint, but it is kind of hindered because of his backpack, but you could probably just kind of move it if you need to. So that's helpful. That's always good. His hips are huge. Like, look at his thighs. Like, his thighs are bigger than his head, which is pretty insane. But you got a nice ratchet movement right there. That's pretty fucking cool. I'd love to use my phone light, Billy, but I'm using it for TikTok right now. So, yeah. I'll get it later. So, and then it moves forward on a nice ratchet. It sounds very good. And then it's got not quite a 90-degree knee, but pretty dang good. I think for the kind of poses you would get this kind of figure in, I think it's perfectly fine. And then he's got a bunch of ankle movement, which is, I think it's on a ball joint. Yeah. Oh, and the feet have little heel spurs. And there you go, man. There's freaking Prime in his super mode. This is like one of my favorite Optimus Prime super modes. This is so cool. I love this. This is incredible. This feels very good. Compared to the original figure from 2001, this feels so solid. The original one looks great, feels great for the time, has electronics in it. It's wonderful. But this overall just feels like a much more solid figure. Like, I feel like I can actually mess around with this thing and it won't like fall apart on me. And I think that's wonderful. And that just is a testament to toy engineering over the last like 24 fucking years. But yeah, this is wonderful. I think I can I pull the... There we go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so like doing this type of pose with the original figure, this took a lot of effort to like set up, and I feel like I can, yeah, see, like I can just set this down and he can do this no fucking problem. Like, that is dope. That is amazing. So head is still on a ball joint. It feels a little bit more wobbly than the regular mode version, but he's still wonderful. Like, look at that head sculpt. Check that shit out. That is wonderful. Look at that, people on TikTok. That just looks amazing. I love that. I don't know if you can't really twist that. You can do like, yeah. This is the best we're doing with the limited space we got. But you still have all of the articulation from the previous mode. There might be like some slight hindrances, but mobility, I think, is just mostly unimpaired. It's very much the same as it was in base mode, which is incredible. I'm fucking stoked about that. You do have a different kind of ankle pivot now that the foot is a little bit bigger, but it still does have an ankle pivot, which is very impressive for what this is. So there we go. All right, y'all. So there is Optimus. He is looking wonderful. He's great. He's as good as I thought he was going to be, if I'm being for real. And you can just get the ladder, tuck it away, fold the back, and there you go. It does make him a little bit back heavy, obviously, but the ratchets in this are very strong. So I don't think you will run into any issues, really. So, and if you really need to, you can use the ladder as a stand of sorts. Just be careful, because this part is painted, so if you rub it up against shit too much, the paint will rub off, and that won't be good, especially if you paid a lot of fucking money for this thing. One last thing I will show. I think this is where he stores his matrix of leadership. It's in that little flap right there. That's kind of cool. It's like translucent plastic. I think this is orange in the original version, so that looks cool. That's wonderful. So there's Optimus. So now we have half the set done, at least. So let's get Ultra Magnus out here. And you got his little car carrier mode. I do have Sideburn over there, because they did make a new Sideburn figure. But I believe the people who worked on this said that this could fit up to 3 deluxe vehicle modes. So that leaves me hopeful that we will be getting the other 2 Autobot brothers down the line, but we'll see. In the meantime, I'll take a look at the vehicle. This looks very good. The original one, I never owned it. I always wanted it, but it was just something that I just missed. But I just know, just based off the couple times I've held one and just what I've seen, this is just immediately such a vast improvement over the old one. Everything feels just more solid, and everything feels more secure. That's just sort of a general theme I'm noticing with just this whole box set, is everything feels more secure than it used to and less likely to just kind of fall apart, because the engineering in the original figures was great for the time, but they just didn't have the I'm trying to think of the word, I'm blanking on it right now, but they just didn't have all the kinks worked out in terms of like engineering this in a way that would be both posable and fun and durable and like all the things it needs to be in order to be a fun kid's toy. Just articulation in robots just was not the same 20 years ago. A lot has changed in the 20 years since the original release of this figure. So yeah, we've come a long way, but this is very good, just based off what I'm feeling. So there we have it, y'all. There we have Ultra Magnus. And he's a bit of a hollow boy. That's just sort of his bag. That's just sort of his thing. But he is very cool. He's I would say he's more well proportioned than the original figure, and still very posable. I'd say, all things considered, given what he looks like. He's got massive, like, his knees are here. So, I mean, given all that, everything still feels pretty solid. Not as solid as Optimus, obviously, because there's just more hollow bits. But I think we're going to get Blue Bolts in here right now, fill him out. Because Blue Bolts, I haven't actually looked at Blue Bolts by himself yet. Let's take a look at Blue Bolts. He looks a little fun. He's like a little deluxe size figure, so that's cool. Does he? Okay, I thought maybe Cerebros could go in there. He cannot. Okay, so Blue Bolts, let's figure out what pieces he turns into. Oh, this is just like a cannon. Okay, so I think this is just like a weapon. This is like what the original weapon was for Ultra Magnus. So, cool. I don't know how he holds it, and I don't really care. You know what? I'm not even gonna figure out how the hell he plugs into Ultra Magnus. I just want to make Omega Prime. That's why I bought this thing. So, let's just go ahead and do that. Yes? That sound like a good plan, everyone? Let's make Omega Prime, and then we're gonna call it a night. Okay, I don't know if I'm missing anything. I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah. If I am missing something, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? But yeah, there we have Omega Prime in all his fucking glory, dude. Check that shit out. That's fucking cool. That's amazing. I have always wanted this combiner. I have never owned it, and this is sick, dude. I don't even know what else to say. Let me make sure this is all tabbed in. I don't need you acting a fool, embarrassing me in front of all these people. Okay, cool. But yes, there he is, Omega Prime, fully assembled. We got Ultra Magnus's weapons right here. I think they'd like plug on the back or something, or it's like something along the lines of that. Obviously, there's spaces for it to plug in. I just don't care to find it right now. Just as it is, as it looks right now, this looks amazing. This looks fucking sick, dude. Like I can't even, like, I love this. This is amazing. I'm so very excited to continue messing around with this the rest of the weekend, and I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures with it and be insufferable. So I hope you get used to I hope you just get used to seeing it, because you're gonna be seeing it for a minute, because I'm not gonna show about it for a while. But yeah, I think we're gonna cap off the stream there tonight, guys. So let me turn him around. I'm just gonna hold him like that. Yeah, we're gonna end the stream. So if you're on TikTok, thanks for tuning in. If you like what I did tonight, follow me on other social media stuff. I'm on Instagram, YouTube. This was simulcasting on YouTube tonight. You can find me at Willie J. Co. Pretty much at any other platform on the internet. So if y'all want to follow me on any of those things, go for it. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. And yeah, I will probably post some highlights from the stream. Just started messing around with this. And let me know if you want me to talk about this more in depth. I don't know if I would do like a full review, because I'm not really a toy reviewer, but I definitely wanted to make something because I thought this was super fun. So thanks for tuning in tonight, y'all, and we'll see you later.